Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Friday the 25th of July 2025, and our setter is Juji. So Juji is a new setter. We've only had 4 puzzles from them, all of them in this year, and the first puzzle took 35 minutes, and many people were aghast about that. But then suddenly, looking at my records, the last 3 puzzles, Juji seems to have got it on track, and they've been 7, 8 and 9 minutes. So I'm hoping for another one like that. I tend to think Fridays can go either way, I think, really. Sometimes I generally think they're easier, but I have had it. There have been a couple of times recently where they've been hard, so not sure how this will go. I'm going to reset the timer and crack it on. Cuckoo Girl grips twig. Oh, right. It's not mad or something. Cuckoo. Puzzled finding flightless birds in garden plot. Probably rears or emus. Emus. Bemused. Bed. So look at this one. Use symptoms to that in sea dog. I think it's diagnosed. Oh, I can't get back there, can I now? This one. Regularly seen. S-E. Seema. Near woman. No, eh? Infuriated when barrier gets erected. Mad. Regularly seen is Admiral. Hammer. Near woman. I'll come back to that. Horse half ignored by stalking cat. Half ignored horse, half ignored by stalking cat. No idea what that is. Book, yeah, dragged leaving learner irritated. Trawled, dragged, irritated. Nope. With aim to grasp IT. iWorks I. Must be an it there somewhere. Put it there. So this one. Celtic ultimately not winning final. So Celtic is C. Not winning final. Not winning is losing. Closing. Ah, very good. Nice. What's this again? Dragged. Leaving learner irritated is beguiled. No. This splinter group is a sect. Determined is set. Yep. Raised birth space. Room and more. Raised is birth is. So that's space. Is that. This again. Cuckoo grips twig. Cuckoo. Grips twig. Is that a triple definition? Okay. I said it. Regularly seen. Admiral near woman. Is that Diana? No. Don't get that one. Alright. Fruit transported to new realm. Anagram to new realm, which is a W watermelon. I'm unsure. Backing a relative's cause. Miss Maison. With sides leaving, game with netted sticks is over. What is that? With sides leaving, IT. Game with netted sticks is over. Gosh, wedding helpers offer to accommodate trips with mother. Wedding helper is a page or a groom or bridesmaid. Bridesmaid. Is that bridesmaid? How does that work? Mar's in there, isn't it? That's what I'm looking at. Mar. Offer. Wedding helpers offer to accommodate trips with mother. Rides Mar. Id. Okay, bid with that. Oh, wow. Sound from animal left in pound. So sound from animal left in pound. What do we need? Rouse character held back by an evil nemesis is enliven. Excuse me. So I'll go on. Begrudge emissary forgetting nothing. Begrudge, yeah, don't know what that is yet. Okay, made certain knight reused battered shields. Made certain insured. Would that be insured? No, shields. So N for that, and then shields is 7 letters. That doesn't work. Knight reused. Battered shields. Residing in New York, concerned with turning very anxious, nervy, I think. Concerned with. Source this, begrudges to envoy, yep. Over, revolution advanced to North State. Is that Ava? Rev A, I think, yeah, Ava. To Ava, I haven't looked this one down. Coat guy wrapped around poorly Prime Minister. Coat guy wrapped, that's a man. Prime Minister's gone out of my head. Wrapped around poorly is ill. Open Mill now, Mac. Mill. Right, I just need to know if there's an A or an E there. Coat guy. Mac, Mill, Ann. Again, man around that. This is threatened mischievous sprite with death is imp. Impend to threaten, yep. That one I don't know, do I? Hill degenerate climbs, so that's a tour. Batter knight reused. Made certain knight reused. Battered shell. What made certain insured? I'm sure it was insured. So that's sure for certain. Made certain. Or made certain is ensured. Knight reused is an anagram of. Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's a bit crazy cluing. Likely for newborn to consume liquids primarily. Likely for newborn is a babe. Probable. Okay. Very good. This was a bleat, isn't it? Bleat and beat. What's this? Simplicity of some ideas in essence, is that? So I've got a hidden word. Simplicity. EAS. Could be ideas there, but I think it is. This is a raison. I'm unsure. A son. Okay. I'm sure it's like that. This. Go it alone must be. Go IT. I work solo. Go it alone, I suppose. This must be a sprig. Yes, just an anagram of cuckoo. Couldn't say that. What's this? Beginner of dragging, learner initiated. Book dragged, leaving learner. Irritated. Bigged, bagged, bogged. Dragged, towed, lagged, bagged. Horse half ignored by stalking cat. Stallion, I think. Stallion. Okay, that must be drama, mustn't it? Regularly seen. Admiral is D-I-A. Diana. Ah, there, got it right. See, it's that bit. With sides leaving, game with netted sticks is over. With sides leaving, game with netted sticks is over. So that's basketball, netball is over. Ah. Book is B, dragged is something like towed, leaving learner, so I need an L coming out of that. Irritated is bogged, bugged and lugged, okay. We got any help here? I don't think so. Simplicity of some ideas in essence. Easiness. Okay, it was a hidden word as I thought, so it just leaves this one, which is with sides leaving. Game with netted sticks. Oh, that's lacrosse, isn't it? Cross. There we are. A42. Wow. Okay, good. Another good puzzle from Juji there. I needed to think about what my lacrosse was. Yes. Gosh, you weren't getting that without that. Bit of help of what netted sticks are. Right, let's go through those clues because I jumped around there a lot. A twig is a sprig, so twig is your definition. Cuckoo is your anagram indicator that sprig is an anagram of grips. Very simple clue when you see it like that. Puzzled is bemused. Flightless birds are emus going in a garden plot, which is a bed, so think of a flower bed. Celtic ultimately, so the ultimate letter of Celtic is a C, not winning is losing, and the final is closing. That's a good clue actually. Really simple, Celtic ultimately, not winning final. This one, really, I did sort of think about Diana in my head there, but I was missing the fact we need to take the regular letters of Admiral and near. So regularly seen is just saying take the alternate letters of Admiral, so the second, fourth and sixth letters of Admiral, and then go on to the first and third letters of near. So the A in that one, miss the L, take the N, take the miss, take the A, gives you Diana, which is a woman's name. Watermelon is an anagram of to new realm. Transported is your anagram indicator, and a watermelon is apparently a fruit. Excuse me. I'm unsure is backing, so put that backwards, R, which gives you re, and then A is in the clue, and a relative is a son, and a reason is a cause. We've got the game with netted sticks, so lacrosse. You have a stick, and it's got a little net at the top of it to catch the ball in. So take the sides off of lacrosse, means lose the L and the E to get you across. So yeah, you've got to cross the river. You're over the river. The wedding helper is the bridesmaid. An offer is to offer is a bid, so B at the start and ID at the end. Accommodating trips, which are rides, with mother, which is ma. Wedding helpers offer to accommodate trips with mother. Wow, that's smooth, isn't it? Sound from animal is a bleat. Left is an L, and to pound is to beat. Beat the drum, pound the drum. To rouse, what have we got here? Rouse is to enliven. Characters held back by is your hidden word backwards indicator that across, starting in nemesis, going through live, or sorry, evil, and ending in an is enliven. So yeah, rouse is definition. Characters is held back by, hidden word backwards indicator. Right, this one had some. So made certain is insured. That's the definition. A knight is an N. Reused battered shields. Gosh, so we've got an anagram of reused, which is indicated by battered, and shields is saying put that anagram is shielding N for knight. So N for knight is chess notation. K is the king. Residing in. So we've got another. Well, in New York, so NY. Concerned with turning very anxious. So concerned with is re. I'm writing to you, re this matter. Turn it around gives you ER. V for very. And put those into, so reside them in New York. And anxious is nervy. Excuse me. A splinter group is a sect. Determined is set, so my mind is set to do this. To welcome conservative is a C. Raised is raised birth. So birth spot is a moor. So you moor your boat. Your boat has a mooring place. It's got a berth in the harbour. So raise that gives you room coming down, which room is space. A pair that's worth remembering because I've seen them come up a couple of times in some format. Right, what we got here? With aim to grasp IT technology, I work solo. Well, what I work solo is go it alone. So IT is information technology. A goal. Okay, goal is an aim, and I is one. So literally the reverse here. So the letter I is a one on the end. So yeah, goal with IT in it, and then one for I on the end. Book is B. Dragged is lugged, leaving alpha learner out of it. So that leaves you bugged, which is irritated. Infuriated is mad. When barrier gets erected, so got a dam being erected, dam going upwards. A horse is stallion. Half ignored is stalled. We've got a lion as a stalking cat, I think. So ignored is. I'm going to have a think to myself for a moment. Okay, it's easier than I thought. Actually, half of stalking, so just ignore half, the back half of stalking. So lose the king part because you stall, and then cat is a lion. Um, use symptoms to use symptoms to identify is to diagnose, which is an anagram of in see dog. Disorder is your anagram indicator. Right, we've got a coat is a Mac, as in a Macintosh. A guy is a man, so M, the middle M, and the AN. Wrapped around poorly, which is ill, which gives you the Prime Minister, Harold Macmillan. Probably in the 60s, I would say, before my time. Right, likely is probable. Likely, a newborn. So now we need to be sure so you shouldn't miss 4. So 4 is pro. I'm for this argument. I'm pro this argument. A newborn is a babe, consuming liquids primarily, so the L of liquids. So L into that gives you Babel, probable, probable, which is likely. Simplicity is easiness, which is a hidden word in across, beginning in ideas, going through in, and ending in essence. And some is your classic hidden word indicator. Something that's threatening is impending. To threaten is to impend, impending doom. Mischievous sprite is an imp, and death is an end. Revolutionary advanced to north state. So we've got a north. So in this sense, we've got a clue that goes down. So it's a north-south clue. So to the north means put. Rev going upwards, and then advanced. A for advanced, I think. And to state is to ava. I've never seen rev for revolutions, RPMs, I suppose. Maybe is an abbreviation, and A for advanced. Not sure about that either. So I may have broken that clue down wrongly, but I think that's how it works. To north definitely suggests to me it needs to be an upwards, and to state is to ava. That much I'm sure of. To begrudge is to envy. And a misery is an envoy, forgetting nothing. So take the O out of envoy, becomes envy. And a hill is a tall. To degenerate, climb. So we've got another upwards clue. So rot, going upwards, which is to degenerate, climb. So in fact we had at least three though. We had rot, going climbing. We had ava, stated to the north. We had dam, erected. And I think we had 4. Raised birth. So 4 examples there of how to read a down clue upwards. Wow. Okay, anyway, 8:42. Really pleased to get through that one so quickly. I think it's quite biffable really, because you look at how quickly I just said I put diagnose in, and one or two of the others. I think without those Juji it's a tough setter, which is why everybody struggled on the first puzzle they set. Anyway, thank you for watching.